The NBA draft. A chance for teams to take a shot and catch the NBA's next big thing. Now, there are times teams do a great job in building a team around a draft. Just take a look at the 2015 Warriors. People now tend to forget that the Warriors not long ago were straight trash, but they took their time and built the organization through the draft rather than free agency, and now they have a championship to show for it. Unfortunately, there are many NBA franchises out there that make the wrong move on draft night and end up completely regretting it for years. Now, we all know the infamous terrible draft choices such as Kwame Brown selected the #1 overall pick, or Darko Milicic selected right after LeBron James and before Melo. But what about the most recent draft picks that are starting to look like complete busts? I'm Little Bobo, and here is the top 5 worst draft picks since 2009. Now, starting off this list at number 5, we have Wesley Johnson. And I know what you're thinking, Wesley Johnson is not that bad, come on. But you have to remember, in the 2010 draft, he was picking the 4th spot, even before DeMarcus Cousins and Paul George. Still need some convincing why he should be on this list? Well, look at this awkward ass handshake for one. Yes, extremely cringeworthy to say the least. And you still need some convincing? Well, take a look at what he decided to wear on draft night. That shit is just as horrendous as Jalen Rose and Larry Johnson's suit.
Jesus Christ.
With all due respect, getting picked up 4th overall in a very strong draft and only averaging around 7 points a game, that shit just ain't gonna cut it. Coming in at number 4, we have Johnny Flynn, aka the guy that got picked before Steph Curry.
Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
And don't worry, this one's gonna be very short and to the point. Simply because, unfortunately, there isn't much to this dude. In college, Flynn was straight killing it in Syracuse. That's why the Timberwolves determined to draft him. And when he got transferred to the big boy league, he played decently his rookie year and actually made it to the all-rookie second team. But, of course, he never matched that the following 2 seasons.
We worked on a lot of skill things. We worked on a lot of Steve Nash-esque things. 1-foot floaters, 1-foot runners. Finishing off one leg with the left and the right hand.
Why the fuck you lying?
He bounced around the league a whole lot. Eventually went to China and Australia to play some ball. And honestly, currently, it doesn't look like he's playing professionally anywhere. No one seems to know what he's up to.
And I'm happy. Until next time, Johnny Flynn is out.
Coming in at number 3, we have Jimmer Fredette. Yeah, you forgot about this guy, didn't you? When he got drafted by the Bucks 10th overall in the 2011 draft, then got traded to Sacramento, Kings fans thought he was their team's savior.
No, get those lights off! Off!
Now, Jimmer was that kid at the rec center that we all know that always just practices 3-pointers and had no other ability. With his skill set, he still was a superstar in college and one of the best at the time. But of course, when he transferred to the NBA, he got exposed.
It was good, they said that I could really play. They think that I'm going to have a great career in this league.
Homeboy just didn't have a smooth transition into the league. He played 3 years in Sacktown, averaging around 6 points a game, then bounced around from Chicago to New Orleans, then eventually played a game or 2 for the Knicks. Now, don't get me wrong, in his 6-year career, he had a couple of good games here and there where he looked like his old self, but it just wasn't enough. He is now currently playing for the Denver Nuggets Summer League team, trying to keep his NBA hopes alive. Coming in at number 2, we have Hashim the Beat.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
Andre the Giant over here was picked up 2nd overall in the 2009 NBA draft. Yes, 2nd. He was picked up before James Harden, Steph Curry, and DeMar DeRozan. Being 7'3", you would think he would be dominating at center, but even to the start as a new member of the Grizzlies was disappointing, to say the least. So much so that halfway through the season, he was reassigned to the D-League already. There's not even any highlights to this dude. Look, there's nothing. There's only one game where he dropped an incredible 13 points, and that's it. The rest of his career consisted of him riding the bench, game after game. That's probably where you recognize him, from OKC's bench back in 2014, being a great cheerleader. Side note, what the hell is in this dude's hair? If you know, please write in the comments, cause I'm lost. It kinda looks like a bird just flew by and took a shit to me, but that's just me. Finally at number 1, we have the one, the only,
John C.
Wow, you would think that shit never gets old. Anyways, by my thumbnail, you would probably already knew my number 1 is Anthony Bennett. In the 2013 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers had the first overall pick, so they decided to go with this guy.
Still the shooter, still got it. You feel me? Back in the hometown, you know, shooting threes. It's cool though.
What the hell did you just say?
Oh, Anthony Bennett, where do I start on this guy? Now just keep in mind, of course, this is before LeBron decided to come back home, so the Cavs were still trying to fill the hole with a 3 or 4 position, so they thought Anthony Bennett was their guy. Little did they know he was straight doo-doo. Picking up first in the draft, you have a lot of high expectations, and this guy met none of them. In his rookie season, he averaged 4.5 points with 3 rebounds.
You're the number one pick, and this is it. You want to go to the D-League? Go to the D-League and get ready. But I think you should have been ready. You came in overweight, you look fat. Come on, let's do it.
He got traded to the Wolves with Andrew Wiggins, as we all know, played terrible there, then headed to his hometown Toronto, where he had no playing time, then proceeded to get dropped by them as well. He had the audacity to blame his horrible play on his asthma, and also claimed his eyesight was so horrible that he couldn't even see the people in the stands.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Amazingly, he did manage to get a 2-year minimum contract with the Nets this upcoming season. And who knows, maybe he'll have a breakout season this year. Probably not. And there y'all have it, that's my list. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers. And of course, if you want, hit your boy with a follow on Twitter. Until next time, peace.